talking about now is programming the LiftMaster 387LM keypad. This is a universal keypad, so it'll virtually work with any type of radio controls that you have. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your instruction manual, and what we're going to talk about first is the dip switch type transmitter, the older ones. Okay? And you'll look on here and you'll see that you have a set of dip switches. First thing we're going to do is you're going to identify if you're type 1 or type 2. Then you're going to go and you're going to say, what 4-digit code do I want to work that door? You're going to write that down in this because you're never going to remember all this. So write all this information down. It'll make programming much easier. Then you're going to go below. You're going to determine the type of opener that you have. If it's a 9-dip switch operator, if it's an 8-dip switch operator, if it's a 7-dip switch. Again, on the other side, it has it if it's a 12-dip switch, if it's 10-dip switch. However many dip switches, that's going to tell you what to do. Okay? Then we're going to go down to the next area. Now we need to write down what our code is. Okay? So each one of these dip switches, in the first one, we have a plus, 0, and a minus. Okay? For the plus, it's a number 1. Okay? So you'll write down number 1 if that's in that. The first thing we need to do, though, I missed, is on your transmitter and on your operator, you're going to change that first digit. Has to be in the negative position. Okay? It has to be in that negative position. So you're going to need to make the change on your transmitter and also up on the power head so that this works for you. Okay? Then you're going to go through the rest of them and you're going to write down what your codes are. If it's a 0 or the neutral position, then it's going to be a 2. If it's in a negative position, it's going to be 3. So for example, you could have a code that came out 3111111. Okay? You're going to write that digit down. Okay? You need to write all this stuff down because you're not going to remember it again. Then you're going to press and hold the pound and star button on your keypad. Right? The lights go on, stop flashing. Okay? Then you're going to enter the pin number from step 1 and press your pound. Then you're going to go ahead and hit your ID number, which told you how many dip switches your transmitter had. And then you're going to press the pound button after that. Then you're going to enter the dip switch sequence that we had just written down, that long number. Okay? After that, you're going to hit the pound key again. Okay? Then you're going to wait. It's going to go out of the programming mode. You're going to test it. You're going to wait till the lights turn off on your keypad and on your operator. Then you're going to go ahead and hit your 4-digit code, and then the 0. 0 always has to follow that in order for it to activate. Your 4-digit code and 0, and the garage door should activate for you.